What's good, guys? It's Hassan here, or Luna. So I hope you all had a good Christmas. Sorry about the lack of uploading the last few days. I just took some time off to go be with my family and spend the holidays with them and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys all had an awesome Christmas. Mine was pretty cool. And hope you all got whatever you wanted for Christmas, whether it was an Xbox or a PS5 or world domination or whatever it may be. I hope that you got it. Maybe not that last one, but yeah, I hope that you all had a great Christmas. And I'm coming back today with a pretty good story time to make up for my lack of uploading. I think it's a pretty awesome one. Well, not awesome, but definitely crazy one. And I think you'll enjoy it. Now, before I jump into this, just gotta say, my story times are for entertainment purposes only, so don't go out doing some shit after you hear one of my story times that could put yourself in harm's way. I mean, you already know the drill. But anyway, let's jump into today's story time. So today's story time all starts off as a normal day in 10th grade. My last day of 10th grade. It was literally the last day before summer break. I woke up so fucking excited. I still can't capture that feeling of excitement that I got on the last day of school every year. Like, I have yet to feel that excited ever again. Actually, that's a lie. When I had 1,000,000 subs, I was definitely that excited. Much more, actually. But you know what I mean? Like, that feeling of your last day of school before summer break, knowing you have a few months off after that, is the best feeling on planet Earth. So I was going to school with a fucking smile on my face this day. Like, usually every day I would go to school looking like I wanted to die. But on this day of school, I was looking great. I was looking real happy. So I get to school. I was real excited. Our bus got to school really, really early on this day because a lot of people didn't come into school this day because they knew that there was really nothing to do since it was the last day. So our bus didn't have to stop at like 3 houses. So we got to school pretty early. And I'm sitting there at my locker just on the ground eating breakfast like from the cafeteria. And one of my friends walks up to me. Now there's 20 minutes before class starts. And he's like, "Yo, dude. You want to do something with me?" I was like, "What is it?" He goes, "Follow me." So without hesitation, I follow my friend to the bathroom. I don't know what he was about to show me. It seemed kind of sus for a second, but he walks me into the bathroom and he pulls out a little Ziploc baggie with some tabs of acid in them. And as he's showing me this acid, a teacher walks into the bathroom. One of the freshman high school teachers walks right into the bathroom, and my friend has to put that bag in his pocket as fast as he possibly can. And he puts it in his pocket before the teacher can see it. And we both just kind of look at each other. And the teacher proceeds to just walk by us and go into one of the bathroom stalls. So we immediately walk out of that bathroom and we walk down the hallway to a different bathroom where no one's in there. And we go in that bathroom. And my friend goes, "Shit, man, that was close." I was like, "Yeah, man, it was. So why do you got that with you?" He's like, "'Cause, man, I want to do it." Now, at this point in my life, I knew that that was a bad idea for multiple reasons. Some are past story times that I've told. Some are friends that I've seen do that shit in school. So I told him, I was like, "Man, I mean, like, kind of a dumb idea. Trust me, school and tripping doesn't mix." And he goes, "Have you done it before?" I was like, "Kinda." He's like, "You want to do it with me?" And I don't know what was getting into me on this day. Usually I was a lot more logical than this. But for some reason, I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? It's the last day of school. Fuck it. I'm going to be stupid. We have no work to do today anyway. Like, all we're going to do is watch movies today anyway. Like, fuck it. So me and my friend dropped acid in school on the final day of school, right before summer break. Now, stupid idea. Stupid fucking idea that was. And I'm going to tell you why it was a stupid idea right now. So after we do this acid, I go to my first period class. I sit down in the back of the room. The lights are off. My teacher wheels in the TV. I was stoked. I was real excited for the day ahead of me. It was my last day of high school. We were just going to watch movies all day. I was really stoked for my day. I can't lie. Like, at the time, I really thought nothing could go wrong. And I don't know who the fuck suggested it, but someone in my class suggested that we watch this one movie. Some of you may have seen it. I believe it's called G-Force. It's about a bunch of fucking secret spies that are also guinea pigs, and they have to, like, save the world or some shit. I don't remember the exact plot, but I know that it's guinea pigs that talk and move and, like, fight crime and shit. So I knew for a fact that when I heard that this was the movie that was going to be playing, I was going to be having some weird, just fucking crazy experience with these visuals. So yeah, when that acid kicked in and that movie was playing and I was watching guinea pigs talk to me, I was like, holy shit, this wasn't a good idea. So yeah, the talking guinea pigs were weirding me out, so I started to look the other way and just like look at the wall. But the wall was a really bright neon blue color. It was like painted that way in our classroom. And there was a huge painting across the wall by one of the students. And it was actually like a submarine. And it was moving. When I looked at the wall, it was literally moving. The submarine looked like it was breathing in some weird way, and the blue around it looked like actual moving waves. It was very, very wild looking, and that was kind of weird, so I looked the other way. And the other way was pretty dark because all the lights were off, so all I saw there was just shapes in my vision. And at that point, I was like, okay, this really wasn't the best idea. So I decided that I'm going to take a walk and clear my head. So I get up, I walk over to my teacher's desk. I was like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? She's like, yeah, of course. So I grab the bathroom pass, I walk up out of my classroom, and I start walking down the hallway. And I walked out into the hallway, and it was the brightest, adjustment for my eyes. I went from being in a really dark classroom to a super bright school hallway. That didn't feel too good on my eyes. So yeah, I'm walking down the hallway, just looking so suspicious. My eyes are so fucking, open. I wasn't blinking. I was just staring at everything around me, and I probably looked like I was on crack. And the school security guard sees me in the hallway, and he goes, hey, you. I turn around. I'm like, yeah. He goes, you got a pass? I was like, yeah, and I hold it up. And he goes, all right, go along. So I go into the bathroom, and I just lean up against the wall, and I'm just scrolling through my phone on social media. It's hard to read things. I'm trying to read Twitter and shit, and it's literally hard to read on my small-ass phone screen because I'm tripping, and things are moving, and I'm seeing shapes and shit. It was just a weird experience. So after this, I decided to kind of look up and not look at my phone anymore because that wasn't helping. So I just decided to stare at the wall because the wall was a neon blue color, just like my classroom was. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to embrace this trip and stare at the wall. So I did. And guess how long I stared at that fucking wall for? Literally 25 or 30 minutes. I was in there for a while. People were coming and going, and I was just leaning up against the sink, staring at the wall like a fucking weirdo. People probably thought that I was crazy. A bunch of students came into the bathroom individually, and I probably looked insane. So after 30 minutes of just standing in the bathroom and being weird and just staring at the wall, I decided to walk out of the hallway and keep my walk going. At this point, I realized that I may as well just skip class. If I go back to class now, I'm probably going to get yelled at. I've been out for more than 30 minutes. I don't think I should go back. So I'm just walking around the empty halls waiting for the bell to ring so I can, just go to my next class. Now you're probably wondering, Austin, what about the bathroom pass that you got? At this point, I realized that I left it in the bathroom, and I just didn't care. I was like, you know what? She has more than one of those things. They're literally little temporary cards. You can just throw them away. I don't care. I'm skipping class anyway. So yeah, I'm just wandering the empty halls, just kind of waiting for the bell to ring, and I turn one of the corners to a different hallway, and guess who I turn the corner to? Face to face, I turn the corner, and it's my principal patrolling the halls. Why my principal was patrolling the halls, I have no fucking idea. But I turn the corner, and my principal looks at me and goes, Austin, what are you doing? I was like, just going for a walk. And my principal goes, to my office now. I was like, no, seriously, I'm just going to the bathroom. And my principal goes, no, I know you're skipping class. Want to know why? Because I saw you on the cameras leave your classroom over a half hour ago. I know you're skipping. So I get taken up to my principal's office by security and my principal, and I have to sit there, and my principal just interrogates me basically, asking me why I'm skipping, why do I look so nervous. At one point, the security guard came into the office, the same one that escorted me up there with the principal, and the same one that asked me when I first left my class if I had a bathroom pass. That security guard walked in and was like, why do you look so nervous, Austin? You doing drugs? Is that what you were doing in the bathroom? And this whole time, I'm seeing shapes and shit. Things are moving on the desk. At some points, I thought I was hearing things. I really was not having a good time. It felt like a million people were in the room talking to me, but there were only two. So I just put my head down and just ignored them for the rest of the visit. And my principal kept asking me, Austin, you have to respond. Austin, are you okay? Listen to me, Austin. So finally I just look up, and I'm like, what? And my principal goes, why aren't you responding to us? I was like, I don't know, I just feel overwhelmed. And my principal goes, okay, well, look, since it's the last day of school, I don't want to give you detention when you come back. I don't want to suspend you when you come back next year. Let's just give you a clean slate when you come back next year. Just please go to class for the rest of the day. I know you're not doing much in class, but you can't just roam around the hallways by yourself. So just go to class. And I was like, okay, deal. And she goes, okay, get back to class. So I turn around and I walk out that door as fast as I can with my backpack. I run downstairs, and I go right back to my class. And by then I realized the bell had rang, and my class wasn't even in first period anymore. So I had to turn around and then go to my second period class. And I got there, sat down, just sat at my desk, late as hell. And I explained to my teacher that I was in the principal's office. And pretty much the whole rest of that day, I had to ride that crazy trip out and just kind of kept my head down and just kind of stayed out of everybody's way while it wore off. And yeah, the rest of that day was somewhat normal, besides the fact that I was tripping a little bit of balls. But the rest of the day was kind of normal. And after that, when the day ended, I jumped on my school bus and went home with the biggest smile on my face, knowing that it was over and knowing that I had a couple months ahead of me of a break. And yeah, moral of this story is, don't go around doing any of the shit I just talked about, because could have went a lot worse. But yeah, luckily, I got very lucky, and I didn't get in a ton of trouble, and my principal didn't know that I was tripping. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this story time. I thought it was a pretty crazy one. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
Don't know why, losing sleep at night. I don't feel alright, losing sight, thinking about my life. I don't think it's right. I've been waiting all my life.